When two people are truly meant to find each other, these four things always happen. Before we go any further, there's something you need to hear. Sometimes, the person you can't stop thinking about isn't in your mind by accident. You try to distract yourself, you stay busy, you tell yourself, it's over, it's done, move on. And for a while, maybe you even believe it. But then, out of nowhere, something small happens. A song plays, you hear their name, you see something that reminds you of them. And suddenly, after all this time, they're right back in your heart. So ask yourself honestly, why this person? Why does their energy still stay with you? Why does it feel like, no matter how far they go, some invisible part of you is still connected? Most people will tell you to ignore it, to forget, to move on. But here's the truth most people don't understand. The deepest connections in life are rarely easy. Because when two people are truly meant to find each other, life doesn't give loud signs. It gives quiet patterns, subtle moments, things that repeat again and again. And if you really pay attention, there are four signs that always show up. Take a breath, slow down, and listen. Not just with your ears, but with something deeper inside you. Sign 1. No matter how much time passes, the connection never fully disappears. When something is real, time cannot erase it. You can go months without talking, sometimes even years. You can convince yourself it's over. You can throw yourself into work, into distractions, into other people. But somehow, that feeling never completely leaves. You still think about them, randomly. You still wonder how they are. You still feel something shift inside you when they cross your mind. And the strange part? It doesn't feel forced. It's not obsession. It's not desperation. It's something deeper. Because when two souls truly recognize each other, a part of that connection never dies, even in silence. You might forget details, you might forget conversations, but you never forget how they made you feel. The calm, the intensity, the comfort, and life will test that connection. There will be distance, confusion, maybe even separation. Not because it's wrong, but because life is asking you one question. Is this real or just temporary? Temporary connections fade under pressure. Real ones? They survive distance. They survive silence. They survive time. Because something inside both people still knows. Sign 2. They don't just make you feel, they make you change. This is where most people get confused. Because the right person doesn't just bring happiness. They bring transformation. And transformation is uncomfortable. Sometimes, the moment the right person enters your life, everything you've been avoiding starts coming to the surface. Your fears, your insecurities, your old wounds. You start noticing your patterns, how you push people away, how you protect yourself, how you settle for less than you deserve. And it can feel overwhelming. You start asking, why does this person affect me so deeply? Why does this feel so intense? Because real love doesn't keep you comfortable. It wakes you up. The people meant for you don't come to complete you. They come to evolve you, to make you stronger, more aware, more honest with yourself. And yes, sometimes that process hurts. Sometimes there's distance. Sometimes misunderstandings. But every challenge changes you. You grow, you mature, you become ready for something deeper. Because maybe they were never meant to complete you. Maybe they were meant to prepare you. Sign 3. You feel each other, even without words. Have you ever thought about someone, and suddenly they text you? Have you ever felt something was wrong with them before they said anything? That kind of connection is rare. Because when two people are deeply connected, they understand each other beyond words. You don't always need explanations. You just know. You know when they're hurting. You know when they're pretending. You know when something feels off. And they feel the same about you. That's why even silence doesn't feel empty. Even when you're apart, there's still something connecting you. And here's the biggest sign. Whenever something important happens in your life, they're the first person you think of. Good news? You want to tell them. Bad moments? You wish they were there. Not because you force it, but because your heart naturally goes to them. That kind of connection cannot be faked. Sign 4. Life keeps bringing you back to each other. This is the one you can't ignore. When two people are truly meant to meet, life keeps crossing their paths. Again, and again, and again. You reconnect when you least expect it. After months of silence, they appear. Right when you decide to move on, something pulls you back. It feels almost unreal. Like something bigger is at play. Maybe you meet by accident. Maybe they message you at the exact moment you were thinking of them. And every time, the connection is still there. Different, older, wiser, but still alive. Because what is truly meant for you doesn't disappear forever. It may pause, it may need time, but if it's real, it returns. Final thought. So if there's someone you can't fully forget, someone whose presence still lingers in your heart, someone who keeps changing you, teaching you, and somehow finding their way back into your life, don't ignore that. Not every connection is random. Some people come into your life to teach you something, but a very few, come into your life because they are part of your path. And if they are truly meant for you, you don't have to chase them. You don't have to force anything. All you have to do is become the version of yourself that is ready. Because when the time is right, when both hearts are ready, when everything finally aligns, what is truly meant for you will always find its way back to you.